Yo, we back. Shalom.
Shalom.
Peace and blessings, man. We going to discuss some more information about radiation. So we back with another history lesson from the Llaila Afrika Holistic Health book. Today we're talking about radiation. A little quick excerpt. Radiation is a very powerful, useful tool, a cure for some things, but also a giant ailment for a lot of us.
Right.
Have some tips out of this book right here that I want to discuss with you guys. Let's get into it. So, the body, think about this, is composed of many minerals, electricity, and magnetism. When you talk about equilibrium, you have to discuss sometimes how you feel bioelectrically. Now, when it comes to radiation, what radiation does, it actually overloads the body's nervous system, which is like the body's wiring.
Right.
It overloads it with excess radiation that creates an interruption of intercellular communication. Now, let's see, where do you get these kind of excess radiation from? Usually from our cell phones, our TVs. We usually have a lot of radios around us. Even planes can affect us. Another one that I found to be very interesting, when you go to the movies or your favorite retail, Who Likes Forever 21, or you go to the grocery store, those scanners, if you're working there, you're getting a good amount of radiation daily. Let's see. When you build a tolerance to this kind of radiation, you can become addicted to this excess feeling in your nervous system.
Right.
An example of that is when someone's sleeping with the TV on. They're definitely not watching. And when you turn the TV off and they wake up, it's not because of the show they were watching was so intriguing. It's because their body has grown a tolerance to sleeping with that kind of consistent radiation pressure on their nerves. And so radiation addiction is very real. Some of the issues that can come from this, before we get the blessings of nature's remedies,
Right.
blood clots, stress, boredom, headaches, cataracts, and your eye blink rate becomes altered.
Right.
A lot of these things can lead to sleep disturbances and overall a dehydration. Which you know, if your body's out of 100%, if 70% of your body's water and you're dehydrated, you're basically not alive. So what can we do, brother, to accommodate these illnesses that radiation has on us?
Thank you for that introduction, by the way, too,
Sir.
because it's such an important thing that we get back to what was originally meant for us to go about our ways. A lot of things that we do in society is unnatural.
Correct.
It's okay to have electronics. It's okay to have television, your phone, but you don't want to have that around you 24/7 because it still has unnatural reactants to your body.
Correct, man.
Your body actually absorbs the radiation. So here I have a few herbs that you can work with that will actually help you better cleanse your body from that. Because when you get too much, it can cause, like he said, different health disorders, diseases, all types of health problems that we want to prevent ultimately in the long run. You may not see any negative effects now, but in the future you may see a few of these factors. So here's a few herbs that I just wrote down that a lot of these herbs I use on a common basis. Maybe some of you may have heard of them before, but so the first herb I'm working with is peppermint leaf. You can find that in stores in tea bag form, right?
Yes.
Commercial stores, Walmart, Walgreens, you can find these herbs pretty much anywhere. And what it can do is actually reduce the nausea from the radiation exposure. So that'd be a big thing because, constantly in a fast-paced life, a lot of you may be sitting behind a computer all day. You never know. So this would be a certain thing that you could just drink throughout on a day-to-day basis. has no negative effects. The second thing I would have to say would have to be burdock root. Now, burdock root has been something that has been used for centuries, thousands of years. It's ancient. And what it can do is actually alkalize the body. I use it for personal use for hydration and nutrient absorption. But it's actually also a blood cleanser, and it neuralizes and removes toxins. So that's always something that you want to keep on your shelf, just in case, you know what I'm saying, you want to add that within your you can add that with your peppermint leaf, really.
Hey, get a nice little combination.
Yeah, check that out. It's very, very powerful. The root and the leaf, very, very powerful. You can find it online. You can find it in a lot of holistic stores. And the third one I would have to say is dandelion. Now, you may be saying, like, dandelion, isn't that something that you just walk by in the middle of your yard and it's fine? But it actually has like a lot of health benefits, both the leaf and the root itself. So what it can do is improve the function of your body's organs and eliminate the process of the radiation being absorbed in the body. And you know, that's a very important thing, because obviously it's a powerful herb because of this. We live in an environment where it's a lot of pollutants happening right now. So this is actually herb that's thriving, that we see almost on a day-to-day basis. So that speaks for itself how powerful it is. So yeah, these are just a few herbs that you can add into your shelf, and we would definitely recommend it. You know what I'm saying? We recommend the holistic, natural lifestyle. Yes. We want to see y'all do better, and we want to see everyone out here thriving.
Let's get back to nature. Let's be great at being us. That's great. It's great. Thank y'all for coming by. Peace and blessings. Shalom.
Shalom.